Literature is influenced by history and the present. If you read a piece of literature set in a particular time and place, you need to understand its history. The relationship between literature and history is complicated. Many theorists of New Historicism state that history provides many contexts for literature. Going through many phases of Indian independence movement, people of unified Bengal witnessed many upheavals, from Bengal's partition between India and Pakistan in 1947 to the East Pakistan Civil War of 1971, which led to the creation of Bangladesh. Hindus migrated to West Bengal, which came under India, and Muslims to East Bengal, which is today's Bangladesh. This mass migration led to loss of property, homes, families, lives, and identities. Indian writer Amitav Ghosh, in his novel The Shadow Lines, examines the history of the city of Calcutta and India during the partition years and the communal riots of 1963-64 in Dhaka and Calcutta. But Ghosh refers to the history which is in imaginations and may not tally with the recorded history. The title The Shadow Lines refers to the borders that divide and separate nations from each other. These borders are not concrete and are made through arbitrary demarcations. Ghosh posits that these insignificant borders should be crossed through acceptance of people regardless of their nationality and religion. When the narrator's family members go on a journey from Calcutta to their former home in Dhaka, the narrator's grandmother asks whether she will be able to see the borderline between India and East Pakistan from the plane. In reality, there is no difference between the two sides of the border. These borderlines exist in our minds. Meaninglessness of borders is also demonstrated through similar reaction that shook both the sides on their separation. Fear, violence, and tragic deaths were same on both the sides. In fact, a shared history is what binds people together. During the Dhaka riots, the protagonist Tridib gets down from his car to save his relative Jethamoshai, but both of them are brutally killed by the mob. Ghosh states that even when this incident might not have been recorded in history, but it survives in people's imaginations who witnessed this brutality and violence against other countries' people. This is how Ghosh attempts to represent history through the memories of his characters, each one interpreting one's own history. The interplay of literature and history has been used by writers like Harriet Beecher Stowe, Charles Dickens, Alice Walker, and many more. I would like to conclude by saying that the entanglement of literature and history is quite complicated. History guides the way a piece of literature is set, and literature further modifies the way history is perceived.